I'm really, really, really enjoying her. She's just a joy. She's such a joy to, except when she's acting like this. But
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute though.
hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, we are here today and we're filming SarahEllen's 6-month update. So she's actually closer to like 6.5 months, and I didn't do an update last month, so this is kind of like 5 and 6 months all together, just basically updating you on what's going on in little Missy's life. She is wearing the outfit that my mom brought her. She actually wore this at the reception for her christening, but if you watch her christening video, I didn't get a lot of video footage at the christening, so I was like, you know what, let's put her in this outfit now so that you guys can see it on her, because it's just so cute, and she's gonna grow out of this thing in like 5 seconds, so this will probably be the last time that she wears it, so we gotta get our use out of it. Okay, so what has SarahEllen been up to? So she has this really cute infectious laugh, and it just goes down from like the gut of her belly. I would try to make her laugh now, but we all know as parents that when you try to make your kids do something like on demand, they'll never do it, so I'm not even gonna try. She's also sitting up by herself now, unsupported, for a nice amount of time. Within the last 2 days, she's even learned how to sit herself up from a laying position. I've caught her doing it on like 2 different times. So she'll like basically spread what? She'll basically spread her legs out into a split, and then she'll use her hands to push herself up. Yeah, whatever she said. She's also reaching out to grab stuff now. Like if anything you put in front of her face, she'll reach to grab for it. Like watch that. Yep, she's like, that's mine. Which leads me to another thing. She knows how to put this pacifier in her mouth all by herself, even though it's backwards right now. But if her pacifier is within grip's reach, she will grab it, and she knows how to put it in her mouth, which is really good because that means that she is showing development in her fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. My girl, see, she did it. She did it. She's not exactly crawling yet, but the next time I do a video like this, I am pretty sure that I'm gonna be telling you that she's crawling, because at 5 months, she started doing this thing where she would like try to get up on her knees or try to get them underneath her, and then she would do like this rocking back and forward movement to try to like push herself. The other day we did catch her kind of doing a crawl. I wish I would have caught it, and she hasn't done it since then, but look at this girl. She's so chunky that, look at that, look at that, look at that. She's so chunky that I think it takes a lot of energy for her to get places, because we'll see her making the effort to try to crawl, and then she'll just flop down like, whew, I am tired. I imagine it takes a lot of energy to get these rolls in motion. We had her dedicated on May 22nd this year. I already mentioned that, and it was really beautiful, so it's like, it's great. I'm glad that it's over. Both my kids are dedicated. She has this little bracelet on that her godmother gave her. It has her name on it. You can barely see it because it's like tucked in between her rolls, and that was one of her dedication gifts that she got. So I did a huge purge of all of her clothes. I had to get rid of all of her 0 to 3 month clothing, and I thought that she would be in 3 to 6 month clothing, but literally as I was putting on 3 to 6 month outfits, it was a disgrace. A lot of the 3 to 6 month outfits that I had, she was only able to fit one time, and I was just like, you know what, mommy's not gonna Really? We're growling? She's growling too. Yeah. 3 to 6 months is out the window. She barely fits in 6-month clothing now. 6 to 9 fits her comfortably, but let's just say for the summer we will be buying all 12-month clothing for her. Like, it just happened that fast. These rolls, I can't keep up with the rolls. I can't keep it up with the rolls. She's also officially in size 5 diapers. Like, that just blows my mind because Carter is in size 5 diapers. Actually, Carter just exited out of size 5 diapers simply because we're potty training him, so he's in pull-ups now. But the fact that she's like 1 size away from pull-ups at 6 months, it's mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. I don't know how much she weighs yet. She has a doctor's appointment next week. I don't know if I'm gonna put this video up before her doctor's appointment or after her doctor's appointment, but if I do put it up after her doctor's appointment, I will show that at the end of this video. What's up, baby girl? Really? Really? Tantrums already? She just threw herself back. I think that's appropriate. I think she's hungry. Why every time I'm ready to film, you gotta be hungry? Come on now. Come on. Well, I know you got some food in these rolls. I guess I'm gonna be nursing during this video. Hang tight, guys. I can't seem to get through a video without nursing. So yeah, which leads me to my next thing. She is still nursing strong. It's been going good. Like, my breastfeeding journey with her has been great. We actually went through a period of like separation anxiety where she wasn't taking a bottle, but it's fingers crossed. I think we've kind of corrected it. We switched bottles. We were using the Playtex drop-ins bottles, so we switched to the Tommy Tippy bottles, which is supposed to be closer to nature. They're supposed to mimic breastfeeding and stuff like that. I did take the Tommy Tippy bottles, so fingers crossed that that will continue, because I have a couple of events this month where I will be away from her and I need her to take the bottle. We also had a little bit of separation anxiety to the point where it's like, she's fine as long as I am not in the room, but the minute I walk into the room and she sees me, I am the only person who she wants. And we went through like, I think, a period of like 3 weeks where it was really bad like that, but I feel like she's gotten a lot better. Is she still fussy? Actually, I would say that she's really not as fussy as she used to be. In the last video, I mentioned how she, you know, has been a fussy baby, but I really feel like we have gotten to such a really good place, and I think that has to deal a lot with just me getting to know her and understand her more. Like, I feel so much more confident as her mom. And it's to be expected, because just because you give birth to a baby, that doesn't mean that you know every single thing about them. Like, it is a new relationship, and that relationship takes time to grow. You know, when you just have a baby, it's like that baby is new to the world. They're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure them out. And it's not an overnight, you know, it's not like an overnight miracle that you're gonna understand everything that they need and know how to make them happy. I feel like once she hit like 5 months, it really just clicked into place, because each baby is different and she is so much different from her brother. And in the beginning, I was trying to do things based on what I did with him, and it backfired on me because it didn't work. She's a different baby. So now it's just clicked, and I don't find her to be as fussy anymore. But like I said, I think that hands down has to do with just me understanding her more and being just like so much more confident as a mom. So if you're a new mom and you're having a tough time with your baby, maybe you don't feel like you understand them, maybe you feel like you're not making them happy and they're always fussy and crying, like, just hang in there. It gets better. It gets better. It just takes time. We introduced her to baby food at around 5 months. At 4 months old, we got the green light from her doctor to start introducing baby foods, because she's pretty, you know, she's chunky, and her doctor thought that she would be able to sustain and do well with baby food. So we tried cereal at first, doing things like I did exactly with Carter. We tried cereal first, and she is not a cereal baby. She did not respond well to the cereal at all. So to this day, we still do not give her cereal. Say hi. Say I'm full now. Say I'm gonna behave. So she went basically straight to baby food, and that's going well. In the beginning it was a little tough because we first introduced her to carrots because I wanted to do a vegetable, and I figured carrots is a little bit on the sweet side, but she didn't like carrots at all. Then I tried sweet potatoes, and that was the trick. So she loves her sweet potatoes, she loves fruit. Now she's already on stage 2 baby food, and she likes a lot of stuff now. And can I have my bracelet back? So rude. Petty. She's petty. Yeah. Yeah. I love her. I love her. I love that face. I love that face. Yes, I do. I love that face. All right. All right. Guess what? I'm recording. Ooh. Well now, we got a little fighter on our hands. Listen, you too close. You in my personal space. I'm gonna start pureeing some stuff for her and doing a little bit more baby-led weaning and getting her used to like beans and avocado and things like that, rice, but little by little, because you want to take it easy when you're introducing new things to them. Okay, take your go-go. So sleep training. If you watch my vlogs, you know that I started sleep training her around like 4 months. I was introducing her to the crib for naps, and then around 5 months we started doing it full time, like at night too. Sleep training has been excellent. So much so that I really don't want to talk about it, because I feel like when I put things into the universe and I'm saying how well things are going with my kids, it's like the universe would be like, oh really? Let me throw some dirt on that, you know, since you think you got it in the bag. But I do want to say that sleep training has been going really well. She's completely in her room. I even, for a point, I had to kind of let her cry it out a little bit, because when she first got into her room, she was waking up like every hour to 2 hours, and I was just like, no, homegirl, that's not how this works. So she now only wakes up like twice. Her bedtime routine is synchronized with Carter's. They get dinner like around 7 o'clock, 7:30. By 8 o'clock, we're doing bath time. 8:30 to 8:45, both of them are in the bed. Like, we don't play. It is a well-oiled machine that's run here. She wakes up around anywhere from like 1 to 2:30. She'll wake up for a feeding, and then the next time she usually wakes up is anywhere from like 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm good with that. Eventually, of course, I would love to knock out that 1-2 o'clock feeding, but I feel right now she's still too little, so I'll revisit and see like around the time she's like maybe 8-9 months and reevaluate it and see if I want to change up, and see if I'll let her cry it out a little bit and try to let her hold out. Hopefully by the time she's like 9 months, we can cut out that middle of the night feeding. So I wanted to give you an update on her port wine stain, and the port wine stain is her birthmark that she was born with above her eye. Right now her bow is kind of covering it, and we don't want to mess up the cuteness, so I'm not going to take it off, but I'll probably insert a picture right here. We were doing laser treatment to lighten up the birthmark, the port wine stain. I still need to do a whole video on the port wine stain because it's very intricate. She's had 3 laser sessions so far. She actually should be up to her 5th session right now, but we're kind of at a standstill due to insurance purposes. We're like fighting with the insurance company. So being that we're kind of held at a standstill right now, we are evaluating whether we even want to continue with the laser treatments for her. And I will explain more about that and like why we're thinking about like not even continuing it all when I do this port wine stain video, which I need to do soon. But it's just so much. It's just so much. But anyway, that's pretty much the update on that. She does need to go back to the eye doctor because of the port wine stain where it's located. She has to go for more frequent eye checkups because she's at a higher risk for glaucoma in her eyes. She's also at risk for like seizures. Thank God we haven't experienced anything. You know, like I have prayed on this. I pray for my children and I know it's in God's hands and I know she's gonna be okay. Her development and stuff with the port wine stain has been great because she was at a higher risk for Sturge-Weber syndrome and she had an MRI. The MRI came out good. They were talking about maybe doing another MRI when she turns 1. I don't know about all of that. She's developing really fine. Her doctor and I are monitoring it, and so I will get more into that when I do her port wine stain video. But right now, laser treatments are at a standstill, and I don't know if we're going to continue them. All right, so let's talk about the things that she's loving. SarahEllen is loving her teething toys. She actually loves all toys right now. She's in that stage where everything goes in her mouth. Anything you give her, right to the mouth. She doesn't have any teeth yet, but I know we're definitely in the pre-teething stage. She still loves the Ergo, which is great for me because it is a lifesaver with handling both of my children. She loves being held still, but the thing that I love now is that when it comes time, when she's tired, she actually does not like to be held. When she's tired, she simply wants to be put in her crib and left alone. I learned to do that from experience with Carter. When I had Carter, anytime he was sleepy, we would rock him to sleep. It took a long time to break out of that habit and we still have to rock him. So with her, I was like, no, 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 no. When she's tired, I put her down while she's still awake but sleepy, and she's learned how to soothe herself to sleep. She's also just learning how to be more independent by herself. Like we have the pack and play now in the living room, so I can put her in there with some toys. She'll keep herself busy. I'll put her in the jumperoo, which she loves. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about that she loves. So yeah, it's like she likes to be held, but we definitely have more options now, and you know, to put her in, and she's happy. She still loves bath time. Bath time is part of, ooh, God bless you. Bath time is a part of her bedtime routine. She gets a bath every single night and it helps to mellow her out and get her calm and ready for bed. She also loves TV. I think I mentioned in the last update that she was starting to notice the TV, but now homegirl is like a straight up TV watcher. Like she will be entertained with anything that's on the TV, but especially like if Barney comes on or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse comes on, she now recognizes the theme song and she is into it. Like that is her thing. So it's kind of cool because if I really need to do something and I know that she'll sit there with Carter and watch an entire show with him, and it helps me. And, you know, anytime I can just get a little extra help, it works for me. So dislikes, it's not that many dislikes that she has. She dislikes pamper changes. I think this is with all babies. They get to a point where they just don't want to sit still. So it's very hard to change her pamper at times. Speaking of pamper changes, now that she is on baby food and not just breast milk, the consistency of her poop has changed and so has the smell. Like her poops are potent now. So, and I remember the same thing happened with Carter. It's that shift. Like breast milk poop is an entirely different ball game from when they start eating like baby food. So we're there now, but it's cool. I'm actually happy because the baby food actually is making her a little bit more regular. When she was just on breast milk alone, she would sometimes go like 2 to 3 days without pooping, and now she's a lot more regular, so that's a good thing. Last thing that she dislikes is getting her nails clipped. That's a struggle. Other than that, not too many dislikes. She's, you know, I feel like I can really say she is a very happy baby, and I'm loving her. Like, I'm really enjoying, I'm really enjoying her. She's just a joy. She's such a joy to, except when she's acting like this, but no, she is a joy. She is a joy to our family and an amazing addition, and I love her. Like, I love that I have a son and I have a daughter. She's amazing. So things that I'm looking forward to, I'm still looking forward to getting her ears pierced. They're still bare right now, and that is because she hasn't had her 6-month wellness checkup with the doctor, so I'm waiting to do that so that she gets her second tetanus shot, and then we'll get her ears pierced. So soon, watch out for that. And then I'm just looking forward to enjoying her for the summer. I'm saying that like, you know, she's going somewhere else after the summer. No. I'm just looking forward to enjoying doing activities with her and Carter this summer, and just seeing her develop. It's just awesome watching her grow. Yeah, I don't take it for granted, because I'm realizing that it's going by so fast. Like, sometimes I just look at her and I realize, like, oh my gosh, she's just getting so big. And so sometimes when I put her to bed at night, I'll hold her a little bit longer, give her extra kisses, because it's crazy. I know that I am going to be approaching territory soon where she's gonna be crawling and, you know, not wanting to be held and in my arms soon. And as y'all know, this is our last baby, which I'm completely fine with that, but I just, you know, I want to enjoy every little stage. I know that every stage that she exits out of is the last time that I will be experiencing that stage as a mom. So I'm just trying to soak it all in. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's it for her 6-month update, and I don't know if we'll be back at month 7. I may just kind of jump to 9 months. We'll see. I don't know. Nevertheless, to keep up with her and to keep up with us, make sure you watch our family vlogs. That is on a weekly basis, and then you'll get to see her grow up right before your eyes too. And that's it. Say bye, mama. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Look, say bye, mama. Say bye. Say bye. Alright guys, bye. You ready? You ready? Let's see how much you weigh. Don't go off the table now. I see you. I see you, mama's girl. You're 26 inches even. 20. Just as I thought. 20 pounds, 3 ounces. All right, yeah, heard it first. 26 inches on the dot and 20 pounds, 3 ounces. Homegirl is not playing, and she don't skip no meals.
I hope you enjoy your Beyonce concert, Suzette. From Mickey Mouse in the Mickey Mouse Club House. See you real soon. Later, Mickey.